Well, Football Benchmark is a spin-off of activities that were initiated within KPMG, where I worked for 28 years. I've been in the country for a long time. And basically, the company focus on two, let's say, line of business. One is the data business, where we provide data and analytics information to clubs, to leagues, player agents, and various stakeholders in the football industry. And the other side of the business is the advisory consulting part, where we are assisting the same type of stakeholders that are buying data from us with management consulting services, being a feasibility study for a new stadium or for a new training center or academy, rather than evaluation of a football club, the setup of a new league. So these are some of the projects that we have been undertaking over the past many years. There are, let's say, two reasons. Personal reason, because I moved to Hungary a long time ago for family reason. But I also think that Hungary is a great business environment to work. It's an international environment that gives us the possibility. It's ideally located because we are at the center of Europe and we are basically exporting our services. So from Budapest it's very easy to reach our clients wherever they are based. We have some Hungarian clients, but the great majority of our business is international. More than 95% of our revenue are generated internationally. But I have great colleagues. With whom I have a long-standing relationship. There are good human resources that has allowed us to develop now a skill set that allow to provide services of high quality to our international clients. And that's one of the reasons why I've also chosen to maintain the business in Budapest after the departure from KPMG 2 years ago. On the data side, I believe that we are probably the premium supplier on the market, I think, and we hear this from our clients. I think that we do have high quality data that we have been collecting for the past many years. We have 4 different platforms. So we have a finance and operation platform where we have the financial, operational, commercial stadium performance of more than 300 clubs. We have a player valuation platform where we are establishing the market value, independent market value of more than 11,000 players, more than 470 clubs, 5 times per year. We have a social media platform where we are basically monitoring on a daily basis the social media accounts of more than 2,200, let's say, players, teams, sport entities, and we know what they are doing on a daily basis on the different social media platforms, being Instagram, being Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, and others. And the 4th platform is a market platform where we are reporting data on the transfer market, on the governance, the ownership, the transaction of football club. And what I think is also very interesting is that we are launching very soon, in May, a new platform that is focusing on youth football. So the performance of youth players under 22 and the transition process from the academy to the first team. I don't think that you can say that one platform it's more valuable than the other. Because I think that they serve different purposes within the football industry. So if you take, for example, a football club, different department within the same football club, they would have need for those platforms. So if you would take, for example, the finance department of a football club would probably much more interested in the finance and operation platform. If you take the digital commercial department of a football club, it would probably be more interesting in the social media. The sporting department would be interested more in the player evaluation, and I believe there will be a great interest in the youth platform we are launching. I mean, in terms of media, we have a great coverage generally with the reports, the article that we are publishing. but internationally, Sky Italy remains a good partner of ours. We have a regular show since 7 years with Sky, where we are talking about the football of business, and the show itself is called Football Benchmark, which is a great honor for us. We partner with la Gazzetta dello Sport. We do a lot of work with them. We partner with Tutto Sport for the Golden Boy, where we are provider of data and information for the development of the Golden Boy Index, which help to determine the best young player in Europe. And then in Spain, we are partnering with Marca. Absolutely, although we are very honored and pleased to being based in Hungary, also to partner with the biggest Hungarian sport newspaper, being Nemzeti Sport. I think we don't have, let's say, one answer, because we have a huge variety of data that we are collecting. So financial information are still collected manually through a proper analysis and reclassification of financial statements. We're using, let's say, software and technology for the elaboration of data. I'm not sure we can say that this is actually artificial intelligence. On the elaboration of data, we use a lot of algorithms. Some of those have been developed with machine learning. Can you say that machine learning is an element of artificial intelligence? I would say yes, but we have heard about machine learning since at least 5 or 7 years. So that's why I'm a little bit skeptic in using a word that I find a little bit inflated. Well, any club not, because at the end of the day, in any competition, there can be only one winner. So even if everybody would become perfect in the data collection and analysis of information, there will always be the sporting results, and there is going to be only one winner for each competition. I think that data can help in, let's say, improving the decision-making process of a football club from a business perspective, but also from a sporting perspective. However, I remain of the opinion that I don't think data can replace completely also the human eye and the experience of let's say, a good sporting director, a good coach that has years of experience in seeing and spotting talents. I also think that when we're speaking about artificial intelligence, the collection of data in the sporting side, you need to take into account that on average, when there is a match, a player, leaving aside the goalkeeper, it is having the ball less than 3 minutes per match. So there are those 87 minutes that are actually not so much covered by the current data collection. So what happened to that player when he doesn't have the ball? Can artificial intelligence, any other sort of software or data collection mechanism identify, let's say, the performance of a player when he doesn't have the ball? I think there has been a development in that direction, but again, I do think that the experience of a well-trained coach still cannot be entirely replaced. It can be supported, but not replaced.